Back in the mid-90s, after I'd been here for almost 12 years, there was a movement to bring Billy Graham to the city. It was a really, really important, pivotal time in the life of Ottawa. Some of us got together, thought it would be a good thing to bring him here, was someone we could trust with the message, and he'd never been to Ottawa. It's the only Canadian city he hadn't been in. So we invited him, and through over a 2-year period, we did work with the Billy Graham organization to bring Billy here in 1998. He came and collided with some other issues that were going on in the city. The fact that nobody was talking to anybody else with churches or pastors. There was no real movement to do anything together. That singular event simply brought people together. It was a wonderful experience here. It really changed our city, but what it did in a residual way was it brought pastors, churches together on a consistent message with a collaborative event. What would happen after that was the big question. And that's where One Way Ministries, which was being birthed around that time, linked with a brand new vision of taking what had been done with the Billy Graham mission with 400 plus churches and doing something different, doing something to accelerate things we could do together with a common message. One Way began to take that and birth a whole new vision of connecting pastors, caring for pastors, looking at our common mission together. We started calling it Mission Ottawa very, very early. Several of us got involved with One Way, which helped fund, underwrite, and get us together and continue the vision of what would it look like to have churches working together, celebrating what we do together, our life together, but also sharing Jesus with this city. What does this look like? How does it flesh out in the business community, educational community, with government, with every part of our life? The church in Ottawa was seen as an enclave where you got together in these little cells and you only talked about spiritual issues. That is never what the kingdom is about. The kingdom penetrates every part of our culture. One Way had the ability to start forming that new thinking. So we were left to bring together folks who thought theologically, think relationally, and think penetrating the different areas of the city. One Way's been remarkable with that, coming alongside and making that happen. So after the mission, we began to talk and continue to bring together pastors in learning, educational experiences, and also in the wonderful once a year times when they get pastors and spouses together and partners, and there'd be 450 people in a ballroom, and people looking around saying, "This is amazing. These are my brothers and sisters. I never even knew they existed," right across the theological spectrum. That just does not happen in a normal city. It just does not take place. One Way was totally unique in that, and as it began to mature, it began to see more and more opportunities to make that take place and to really stick ideas with people and theological kingdom thinking together in a creative way. Remarkable.